As a first step in locking down their desktop environment, organizations typically look toward removing administrative privilege from their users. However, running as a standard user does not eliminate unknown, unwanted software in your organization. It is not uncommon for standard users to download and install applications that do not require administrative privileges. Windows 7 addresses the growing desire for application control solutions in the enterprise with the introduction of applocker. Let me try to launch Adobe Acrobat, and we see that it will not run and has not been allowed through applocker. Clearly, this is an application that we all utilize, and I need to enable it in my environment. Let's take a look at how easy it is to configure applocker. Applocker allows me to configure multiple, independently configurable policies, executables, installers, scripts, and through the Advanced tab, DLLs. The multiple policies allow me to build rules that go beyond the traditional executable-only solutions, providing greater flexibility and enhanced protection. Applocker provides a simple and powerful structure through 3 rule types: allow, deny, and exceptions. Allow rules limit execution of applications to a known good list of applications and block everything else. Deny rules take the opposite approach and allow the execution of any application except those on the list of known bad applications. While many enterprises will likely use a combination of allow rules and deny rules, the ideal applocker deployment would use allow rules with built-in exceptions. We will come back to exceptions in a little while. Applocker introduces publisher rules that are based upon application digital signatures. Publisher rules make it possible to build rules that survive application updates by being able to specify attributes such as the version of an application. For example, an organization can create a rule to allow all versions greater than 9.0 of the program Acrobat Reader to run if it is signed by the software publisher Adobe. Now, when Adobe updates Acrobat, I can safely push out the application update without having to build another rule for the new version of the application. Now, if I go back and try to run Acrobat Reader, we see that it now correctly functions. As you can see, I have a number of rules set up. I also have one explicitly to allow the Microsoft Office 2007 suite of products to run. As a result, PowerPoint and the rest of the suite are enabled with this single rule. However, what if I don't want everyone in my organization to run Microsoft Access? Exception rules make this easy. Exception rules allow you to exclude files from an allow-deny rule that would normally be included. Using allow rules with exceptions provides a robust way to build a known good list of applications without having to create an inordinate number of rules. Using exceptions, I can create a rule to allow everything in the Office 2007 system to run except Access. I can create an exception just like any other rule. Here, let's use a publisher rule to mark Microsoft Access as an exception to the current rule, so that it will no longer run. Applocker rules can be associated with a specific user or group within an organization. This provides granular controls that allow you to support compliance requirements by validating and enforcing which users can run specific applications. For example, because I used exceptions for Microsoft Access, I can create a rule to allow people in the finance department to run Microsoft Access. As a proxy here, I'll create a rule to allow me to run Microsoft Access. This combination of rules blocks everyone except for me from running Microsoft Access, including administrators. This gives me the flexibility to provide access for those that have a business need to run the applications without having to give everyone access. Finally, applocker provides a robust experience for IT administrators through the new rule creation tools and wizards, as I have been using here. Using a step-by-step approach, creating new rules is intuitive, and this makes it easy to create and maintain rules. For example, I can automatically generate rules using a test reference machine and then import the rules into a production environment for widespread deployment. I can also export policy to provide a backup of my production configuration or to provide documentation for compliance purposes. AppLocker gives control back to IT administrators and helps eliminate unknown and unwanted software. AppLocker is configured through group policy and provides an easy way to manage which applications run on my corporate PCs.